Mumbai terrorist attacks mastermind Hafiz Saeed will continue to stay under house arrest as Lahore court accepted Pakistan government's plea to adjourn the hearing. The court accepted the government's demand for in-camera hearing. A meeting of the review board of the court has been called to decide on the in-camera hearing, and Saeed will attend the meeting tomorrow. Saeed has been under house arrest since January this year, and in all this time the government has failed to file charges against him. Saeed is wanted in India for the 2008 Mumbai attacks in which 160 people died, but Pakistan has never put him on trial despite international pressure. And we are joined live on this story by Mr. Jabbar Chaudhary, who is a senior journalist based out of Lahore. Sir, thank you very much for joining us on the broadcast. So is this a sign of the pressure that Pakistan is a bit kind of suffering internationally from the US to India and Afghanistan?
I don't think so. This is this is the result of some sort of or any pressure which you are citing for. Look, I try to make this case to describe this case for you viewers as simple, and bring some hard facts about this. Hafiz Saeed is under house arrest. I think is going to complete a 9 month under the maintenance of public order in the law of Pakistan, that authorize the government of any government to put a man put his citizen under house arrest for 3 months, and the government can extend it twice, which is already, I think, is over now. Against this house arrest, Mr. Hafiz Saeed approached to the Lahore High Court and requested that this is illegal and set him free. And the case is under hearing, under process. You're well known. And after when Hafiz Saeed moved to the court, the government of Punjab requested for a review board under the senior honorable judge of the Supreme Court, which is also working. And the Lahore High Court is on wait the review board report, which is not yet finalized and yet not submitted to the Lahore High Court. So this is the time when the 9 month is near to complete, and government has to decide, because the government has not authority beyond this these 9 months. He has to, if the court will not decide the case, the government has to set free the Hafiz Saeed under the law. And for that tomorrow the government requested to the review board to listen the case, to finalize its report and direct Lahore High Court what the finding is. So tomorrow Mr. Hafiz Saeed will produce to in front of review board, which will hear the case under the judge of the Supreme Court. So I think there will be a right outcome tomorrow is expected, as the government has to decide this case.
And Mr. Chaudhary, if I may ask you, what is the popularity, how much of a support and popularity enjoys Mr. Saeed in Pakistan? Is he considered a sort of a hero? Is the population neutral when it comes to him? What kind of personality is him in Pakistan?
Look, Mr. Hafiz Saeed is the head of a religion faction, which is the Wahhabis in Pakistan. There's a lot of people, a lot of number are the followers and worshippers of this sect, and Mr. Hafiz Saeed is the head of that faction. So and Hafiz Saeed is renowned and respected for his welfare and charity works in Pakistan, across the Pakistan, in case of any disaster and earthquakes and flooding and such. So he has a network of this humanitarian aid across the Pakistan. So he is respected in Pakistan.
Right.
So, but you know that the Indian perspective is in otherwise. Yeah.
And Mr. Chaudhary, what is the relevance of an in-camera hearing? What is the meaning? What does it mean precisely? What is an in-camera hearing? How important it is?
I think this is highly important because the government government is reluctant to bring the evidence which it wants to produce against Hafiz Saeed publicly. Might be they fear the law and order situation, or what the classified information the government want to tell the court about Hafiz Saeed. So I think that here in Pakistan, the in-camera hearings of the court or any other meetings, these are considered highly sensitive and very important.
Thank you very much. This was Jabbar Chaudhary helping us from Lahore, helping us to make a little bit more sense on what will happen now, what is the way forward when it comes to Hafiz Saeed.